أيها الناس, this is the first khutbah of Ramadan, this blessed month which contains many khairat, the month of al-ta'ah, the month of al-ibadah, the month of al-siyam, al-qiyam, the month in which the Quran was revealed. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He said, شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن هدى للناس وبينات من الهدى والفرقان. This is the month in which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed the Quran. And this Quran was not revealed merely for us to recite beautifully and to articulate its huruf. It was also revealed for us to reflect over its ayat. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He said, لِيَدَّبَّرُوا آيَاتِهِ وَلِيَتَذَكَّرَ أُولُو الْأَلْبَابِ. And more importantly, to follow its teachings, to implement what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has commanded us within it, and to stay away from that which He has forbidden us from. For this reason, it's only appropriate that we utilize this khutbah to reflect over the ayat which speak about as-siyam. The scholars, they mention that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He clarifies the rulings of as-siyam in 5 ayat in Surah Al-Baqarah, which are known as Ayaat as-siyam. So we try and speak about this and reflect over it and take some benefits from it, from the short time that we have. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala begins these 5 ayat by saying, يَا أَيُّهَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا كُتِبَ عَلَيْكُمُ الصِّيَامُ كَمَا كُتِبَ عَلَى الَّذِينَ مِنْ قَبْلِكُمْ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ. The ayat, they begin by addressing the believers, the people of al-Iman, because it is the people of al-Iman who are ahlu al-istijaba wa ahlu ta'ah. They are the ones who are going to listen, take attention, and implement what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is enjoining upon them. This is why Allah calls upon Ahlul Iman. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He said regarding Ahlul Iman, إِنَّمَا كَانَ قَوْلَ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ إِذَا دُعُوا إِلَى اللَّهِ وَرَسُولِهِ لِيَحْكُمَ بَيْنَهُمْ أَنْ يَقُولُوا سَمِعْنَا وَأَطَعْنَا. They are the people of سَمِعْنَا وَأَطَعْنَا. This is why Allah is addressing the people of Al-Iman. And Ibn Mas'ud radiallahu anhu, he said, إِذَا سَمِعْتَ اللَّهَ يَقُولُ يَا أَيُّهَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا فَأَرْعِهَا سَمْعَكَ فإنما هي طاعة فإنما هي خير تؤمر أو شر تنهى عنه. If you hear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saying in the Quran, يا أيها الذين آمنوا, then pay attention. For what follows it is either khair that you are being commanded to, or a prohibited matter which you are being forbidden from. This ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says, يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم الصيام. Fasting has been made obligatory upon you. Allah has made obligatory fasting this month upon all of us. And fasting is an act of worship which is based upon 2 pillars. The first pillar is staying away from those things that nullify the fast, such as eating, drinking, intercourse to the end of it. And the second pillar is doing so with the intention. These 2 have to be fulfilled. You have to stay away from those things which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has told us to stay away from, and it has to be accompanied with the correct intention. From dawn break until sunset. This is fasting essentially.